front of this Viper utility. That's exactly what Noya is going to have to do. But you can see that at Shopify, they're
Shopify in
go back
defense.
to what the beginning
Liquid's on
portions of their
attack.
defense game plan was the last time around on Sunset. It's Noya trying to control and get an opening pick towards this B main. Sage slow, makes her push and take that TP.
And this is when I will bring up the conversation about the repeatable success on something that starts getting red. For now, Liquid are going to be in towards that B site. Noya backside, going to be stunned up, can't survive. Jelly making
So
it
far,
look too easy. An assassination on
3
Noya
and 3.
and a
1-1 every
categoric
single
and
map
clinical
pistols.
force back on the site. Plants in, 5v4.
And Dodonut
Liquid,
is just low HP.
one
she
map
had to
away.
Kind of linger around, wait for Alexis to arrive with that heal.
And
now Shopify,
you would
they're just
imagine
counting
they
down,
win this
seeing
pistol
exactly
looking
what
at it,
utility
surely.
they have left. It's got to be off the back of Sarah's eye here.
And it's close, and there's the slide. Not bad. Good trades with Biazera. Still unforced away is Dodonut. Actually the one to look a little bit more deadly, but Daiki's waiting on the drop. Back of the hand to Mel's face there. This is just Dodonut to try and decipher this post plant. Fast to it, still doing it. Dodonut. Are you kidding me? The time even on this one, you can't even stop.
Whoa.
I
And?
mean,
Does she have time?
It's
That
close.
was close. I don't think she's got the time.
No way, that was so calm.
I'm sorry I dialed
So
A
calm.
Red Bull clutch like that is unreal.
And I feel like everyone on Shopify were holding their breath except for Donut. She looked so cool and confident in that camera on her POV. But man, what a round to win. What a retake coming out for Shopify. Team Liquid had everything they needed to make this post plant work. Bizarra putting in those hours. But Dodonut, man, these shots that she landed. Look at her.
Camera the whole
She's
time.
loving his face
She
here.
barely
Doesn't
looked at
even
the
watch.
screen.
Chilling.
Oh, man.
That was nuts.
That's wild. Oh man, you got to be pumped up from that. Jelly though, going to instantly try and quell that sort of confidence.
Hero
right?
Bucky.
Bring it right back
Smoke
into
smoke
yield.
play. TP was hard.
Mel's surely heard that. Got to be called out, but Sarah here going to find 2. There is a little bit of danger, but I mean, Dodonut, are we getting
The Omens have somehow missed each other.
rolled-back version of Dodonut almost, right? That
Oh, nice shot.
Oh,
Dude,
I
what?
think we are. She's on
Looks outrageous.
7.
And just the same reaction as well. That celebratory, cool aura coming out for Dodonut, already the ultimate online. And now Dodonut, she's got a lot of decisions to make. I mean, she can have so many options at her table. Huge double kill for
Yeah,
Sarah.
last
and
kill
it
gets
gives
a roll,
this
right?
Willingness to get in there, ride or die, slide in there and get involved. You
Throws
love
the
to
gun
see
away,
it
keeps the
from
money good,
Dodonut.
and then they
I'm
go
so
for a
happy to
set
see it
ult
all
strat,
coming
or are
through
we
this
just
early
waiting
as well
with
for
it?
either side, so we feel like these bonuses, they become so much different.
It's really nice
You
for the
can
money.
invest those ultimates. Again, gets to spread the wealth, hand over our previous weapon. So for Liquid,
Us Shine, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Because I thought it was like a generational game she played before. And we've seen what Shopify look like here. Something like Noya doing okay, and then there's that drop off of like form there, a little bit of, diminishing returns. Liquid look good though on this map. I like Liquid here. So if this is going to be Dodonut on display at Mel,
Spike down,
I hit the shot.
That was with the Bulldog ADS long-range drive. We'll take it if you're Shopify. No trade in sight for Liquid, and that's an initiator down with a double Sentinel setup. On the attack side, makes things much more difficult. But with this Viper in play, Issa able to cut the line, cut the sight in half, trying to bait out the shot of Noya. You can see Liquid, they know.
Whoa.
What? My wrist is sore, and I'm only watching. How she snapped like that? Oh, Liquid are down to 3. They're just trying to scale towards the site. I mean, Noya, you can't ignore him. I mean, Noya, I like the ambition, but now there's going to be this
Big stun.
coming in. That's where it gets sketchy.
She
This
is
the
just
one
kind
that
of
can
farming him a
outplay.
little bit.
Snap back, Dodonut
Ooh.
goes down. And Issa was excellent on
20
fight.
seconds on this.
Really, really good. Gonna spot Mel. You can kind of work out where Alexis is. You're starting to put it together. Trying to get ahead of it though. This is nice. But Mel now needs some support here. Needs Alexis to get a bit closer here. You don't allow an isolated 1v1. And they
Very,
don't.
very
Mel
nice.
there to
Pistol into a
finish it off.
bonus.
But man, what was that shot from Noya? I'm looking for this replay real quick. Like I know it's on Alexis right now.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna
this
get
was
there.
the...
What the hell was
This is
that
because
second shot?
Let's take a
the
look
Bucky
at it.
got
I
bought,
mean,
right?
don't
Bucky got bought round
Shopify.
before, so only one shot on this.
1, 2.
Oh, that's filthy.
I mean, I think the first one was a leg shot
And
anyway.
these follow us from Jujina. It was enough. It seemed like it, but Dodonut with that ultimate on the bonus round.
Lol.
Just showing up and
Lolly
arriving.
Lily. Dude, what?
And you love to see it, especially
Lola
considering
Lelula
Shopify lost
with the
a
tier 1.
9-3 lead.
Thank you so much, Sue.
Yeah.
Appreciate the
In that
gifted.
last map, definitely a deflator on the momentum side of things. So it's good to see them. Loosey-goosey, Jelly.
Yeah.
Oh, she had that.
Never safe though against someone like Jelly if they get the ball rolling. Issa goes down though. Saw that chip down to the start. Jump scare coming out of that wall though. Shut down Shopify.
2 armor
Where is
rebuys,
this
that's
come
it. Money's great.
Dominant. All 5 members
look
of
scary right
Shopify
now.
staying alive, collecting the money, collecting the ult orbs as well. Dodo Nut top fragging.
9-1. Mel 5-1. They're firing on all cylinders.
They absolutely are. Team Liquid, they want to stop the bleeding. I mean, and they should. They really should, because right now, Shopify, not only are they just beaming with money, they can hot potato this op. I mean, when you look at this comp of SRG, it could be Dodo Nut with that sniper, Noya, Alexis on top of a wall. It could even be the Omen going for some weird top of the sage wall type plays. So many cooks with
A
this
5th map?
composition on
A
this
split
side. But
5th
Team
map
Liquid,
would be pretty
they
fun.
should be okay. They've
It
got
would be pretty
the
fun.
better comp in my eyes with this
Split's
Viper
been
in their
incredible
back
this event
pocket,
so far.
especially on the attack side of things. They really should be able to slow things down now. I mean, it's been SRG just holding down the fort on either side, and Liquid haven't been able to find any picks. I mean, we even saw Mel with a Bulldog dry in mid,
Down
right?
mid, yeah.
So really,
How would you rate
Liquid, they
Neon
just
ult?
haven't really
Neon ult's
played
really
this
good.
attack side yet. They've got to slow
Very, very
things
strong.
down and have a reset for themselves.
Maybe players are getting a little
They've
bit
got
better at
Snowball
shutting
round
it
on
down,
the
but
horizon, you know, 2 away from Biazera's ult, 1 away from
I still think it's
Daiki's,
very
2 away from
strong.
Jellies. They're going to have that nice round in hand, not for this one, but you know, hopefully if they pick this up and stabilize a bit, they should be good. I am seeing an operator out for Noya, so that's quite nice and early for her. Again though, are we getting a classic Mel performance alongside Dodo Nut at 9-1? But it doesn't feel like the scoreline even matters when it comes to Liquid. Again, we saw it in just that map gone. You can never write them out, no matter the score. Watching this here, having a little bit of a reset of tempo, a lot more emphasis towards middle this time.
Yeah, that market door getting closed by Alexis, and she's just repositioning. Now it's up to Liquid to go ahead and break that door. You can see Issa's just breaking utility forward.
Dodo Nut is getting up
Ready
close.
for it though.
Yeah, really heads up work from Issa. Very competent. There could have been a push up. Pre-aim on
all
point.
left, rotate goes in.
Noya
It's looking like a nice
needs to
round
get
from
checked out,
Liquid
but
on this.
should send her away here.
Noya's probably in trouble.
Standing her ground for quite some time. It's Mel on the trade out in middle, getting messy here. And audacious work from Noya doesn't get picked, which is quite surprising. Honestly, I thought she'd be dead to rights, but no.
She's getting pinched though right now. She does get backup from Alexis, gets
Big
back
miss.
on the line, but
Whoa,
unfortunately
fatal,
she misses.
2v4.
Yeah, now down to the final 2. It's messy.
Oh
It's not
my.
landing, man. Where have these shots just gone? Suddenly Liquid given the VIP access. Sights all
Ooh,
there.
it's an expensive round.
First round they've been able to break through, and they do it with what felt like ease.
Definitely
Definitely
with
an
ease,
expensive
it turned
round.
out that way
The
anyway.
whiffy round,
I
it
mean,
was
I
a
did
bit of a
love
whiffy
the
round.
confidence coming out for Shopify.
Not sure about the,
Noya
not
holding
sure
her
about the
ground,
fatal,
Dodo Nut looking
personally.
for an aggressive forward peak, but
Felt
all
bold.
of their plans, all of their gimmicks do not work out. I mean, even Noya standing in B main, even though she's getting owl droned. I mean, I like it. I like the risk.
One away
She
from
just didn't land any
full
of the
house of
shots.
ults.
I know, that's the funny part, isn't it? Because, again, you kind of need a player once in a while to back themselves, to call up their own number, go for those almost overly confident plays. That time didn't work out, that's fine, but that's quite indicative of maybe what's happened in between that previous map and this. Take higher risks, take a chance, be aggressive, back yourself, go for the fight. And again, these late reclears from Noya, this time rewarded.
Yeah, she is not backing down. It doesn't matter if she missed her shots last round. That confidence beaming through, rewarded for it. And Mel, this smoke should be disappearing in a couple seconds here. Oh, what a huge equalizer from Issa.
Issa's actually really coming online. The deeper they get into this best of 5, she's finding more and more value. Mel decided to get out of there, but the problem is Jelly's close. Jelly is really close.
Boy.
Slides in, takes away Mel, and leaves
Dodo Nut's gonna have to do a lot. It's gonna get pinched.
Could be surrounded here.
All by her lonesome. She does have a full kit though, in a power position, and because she's got
that's
so
pretty
much
nice,
control,
though.
her teammates can take their time, but that Viper's Pit,
Oh, that cuts it off.
Viper Pit's gonna give her a little bit of freedom.
Just go in.
Might get hit early.
Because there's going to be a point that they
She's got
start
good
considering
timing.
it now. The owl drone's up, patrolling the pit. Jelly already watching this way. Issa, similar things. Watching for this final corner. If anyone tries to make it in, slipping in. Issa watching, she knew it.
Respect,
She was
just fully on top of
aware
this.
it.
Yeah, she was
Look
really
out
on
for
top of
it.
this.
But Neuer removes it, drops the pit. Back to a 2v3 here.
Oh.
Piazzera holds the angle, no trades. Liquid, stability made.
Wow, Bizarra having some sort of plot armor right there.
Yeah.
Definitely looked like Alexis had enough to take her out. But
Only one
my
left.
goodness, just staying
Guys, I
alive.
had just
And
riding,
that was on the back of this opening pick for Neuer
riding in
as
between
well.
the
But
rounds.
Issa, I mean, we've been talking
In
about
between
her
the
all
maps.
series long. Just the timing that she's finding these lurk
BTW,
kills,
thanks so much for the prime. I
the
appreciate that. Thank you for the
equalizers,
8 months.
giving Team Liquid a consistent chance.
Yeah, the
back into
calling's good
things.
enough.
And Bizarra
It's just,
able to close
just
things
mechanically.
out. That was definitely a defense that SRG had opportunities in. I mean, we talked about Donut being ready positionally. That Viper's
What
oh, he
the
doesn't
hell
wait
is
for it.
this one?
Sage wall up.
Oh, look at this. It won't get rewarded. That's almost the sad factor of it, but it is what it is. I like that.
We have to see that again from Shopify later in this half. I hope so. Gonna keep my eye on that one. Alexis repositioning, and hey, all 5 members of Shopify, they are here. A blind in the back pocket of Mel.
I mean, you're trying to make something happen with very little. This should be another good round for Liquid to build towards. Hello again.
Hold up.
Neuer gonna catch
Gun
Issa,
down.
who's been instrumental in some of these rounds coming through. Paranoia ready though. That looks good. Looks on the line. Should be a good stall out.
Dude, got another?
Nike. Wait, Georgina tries to get involved now. Where's the trade? There it is. Alexis back through. Diving forward. Jelly gets into the action.
They did good to
Down
get space on this
2v2.
one.
Neuer
Smoke
the
on the
with
spike. Insta
I mean,
tap.
overkill on the weaponry, but
Oh,
couldn't
just
even bring
wasn't
it in.
considering
Now
it.
it's all gone wrong. Shopify put so much behind it.
Yeah, had to
walk
probably
away with
gamble a
nothing.
little bit.
And they had everything they needed. Such
There wasn't
huge
any vision
kills
over towards the
for
right side
Neuer.
anyway,
You love
so-
the patience, and she gets rewarded for it, but the aggression, Jelly showing up and doubling up to flip the site and press the issue
No, I did
towards
lom
that
this
spawn.
yet. No, I did
You
lom.
gotta love the fundamentals as well. I mean, we saw
I like the
Georgina
reaction from
holding on
Liquid
that
here, though.
line that
I
entire
didn't
time,
like
and as soon as she
the
gets that Q,
go back and
as soon as
duel the
Mel
only
releases
gun
hers, just trading
in
blind
B
for
main,
blind.
but I like
They
the
know what
push
they're
over
doing
towards
here.
spawn.
Again, in this timeout, I really want to bring attention to Issa, who's slowly built into such a scary player. Yes, you can look at Daiki as having that voice in the team. Yes, you look at Jelly being explosive. You've seen Georgina having her moments, Piazzera as well. But Issa has quietly been one of the most instrumental players in the stall. The impact she's having is outstanding. Credit to her on that. This has to be a good reaction from Shopify. As much as we can talk about it, and maybe as players you try not to think about it, part of you knows you're now back to the wall. Part of you knows that round by round it makes a big difference. You can't let it slip. You can't even have a good half and think you're safe. We know that Liquid want this more than anything. This isn't just a normal final. This is revenge. They lost on home soil. They don't want that ever to have that feeling again.
Redemption time indeed.
FNS was a demon
right
in
now,
CS.
Liquid, after this timeout, a lot of decisions
Where's this
to
even
make.
come from?
Daiki's got that res in her back pocket, so you can expect Liquid will have no problem finding skirmishes, making things chaotic. All 4 members very
Just
much
out of
moving towards
nowhere?
this B main.
Oh, we're going for a biff. We're going for a brawl. It's going to get messy from the very word go. Prowler connects. They got to know now. Neuer, get your gun out.
Oh no!
Late to the party, mate. Jelly gonna make it look too easy, too simple. Little out of sorts there. That was a big investment on Neuer.
Yeah, that all drone kind of making Neuer react with a deer in the headlights type moment. That
Yeah, it didn't look great.
Viper's wall cutting off behind her, utility behind her feet as well. Decides to take a risk, not TP, and gets punished for it. Now Mel with the high ground. Definitely a chance to find herself an equalizer, but Team Liquid are doing so well. Just cutting noise, trying to punish any sort of re-aggress. Oh, but the little feetsies.
Steps heard. Prepare yourself, Mel. How much have you got here? Not enough.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely outdone. And look at this, the toying with the meal at the end of the day. It's only Sarah. We are seeing Liquid coming into their own here, taking
Looking
really matters into their own
looking a
hands and
little
closing
convincing
the
now at the
score.
moment. It's been some nice rounds, multiple people surviving as well, and their money's like really, really good.
Smoke coming up.
Like buying for the rest of the half good.
Crowd feeling the change.
Money
of
not so
tempo.
much here, you just gotta save this one.
They know what's happening. Some part of Shopify has to know as well.
Yeah, and Sarah now is just rethinking things, thinking no one's gonna give me a pick. But she's still lingering around. She feels like she's got to at least get some damage, maybe an ult orb for herself. But Liquid are so disciplined, not giving her any sort of chances in that one. And that was just so simple. I mean, it was an Aldrone that got this opening. We see it here, Noya with that operator in hand. And just the crosshair displacement, the togetherness coming out here for Liquid. I mean, 5v4, Jelly's there in the market area, just using her speed to full advantage and making Mel's life so difficult.
This looks like the turning of the guard. Look at
The person with the hero gun has no armor. So they're going for a set play again. TP wall.
They didn't find the solution they
Yeah,
needed.
TP wall.
Up we go. Oh!
Still though, a kill with the hero gun. You got the res as well. Noise managed to get one as well as they speed up over towards A. Big Jewel on middle. Oh, what the? What in the tunnel vision was that?
Still towards A. Noise the one to feel the pinch here. She's in trouble.
One enemy
Huge gimmick plays coming out here for Shopify, able to make things work.
Okay, I mean it's a nice idea into the round. I would say that some of it got made a little easier as well with what happened.
For Shopify, all off the back of that
Pretty
stage
cool.
wall play. You'll love to see it.
Look,
Yeah, they're bringing out all the plays on this.
Always love a bit of this one. Up and over.
That was
But
the
it
real
still
kill
took
that
the
kind of
rest
did it
of the
though,
team to make sure
and
no one sat
obviously
there,
this
right?
one.
Sarah catching a couple of kills. Noya holding the other side of the map. Because Liquid is still knocking that
Felt
back
like a
door. They
really
still have
weird
finances.
decision
They
to
still
do
have
this.
ults. They still have a lot to bring in here. Buy back in play for Shopify though.
And Noya
Maybe
trying once
the
again
homework
to
wasn't
try
fully
to
done.
find that
They
A
must have
main
thought there
pick.
was 4 to do
Operator in the
this
back of
play.
her hand. Instead of going short A, just going to try to get some
Like if you
ground
actually wall
towards
and then
that
go
long
pinch
A
over
area.
towards the
It'll
weak
be
side,
Issa
for
versus
sure
Noya.
the
Donut
one.
does well to slip away, reset. Market door getting closed.
That's Aldrone burnt early here too. One of those fact-finding key tools. So it's going to be a little bit harder to land on the site, but Mel playing really close to this.
Look at Issa versus Noya over there at A main. Both players just kind of getting past
Very
each other.
nice.
Noya gets the best
Every
of
single
Issa
time
this
pretty
time.
much, apart from a couple of rounds getting one over towards A.
Be feeling the pinch over towards tiles, and now you can see the Shopify happy to prod a little bit, poke a little bit towards middle. Can't overstay, can't overdo
This
it.
play? This play's really good when you have a
Well,
res,
that's
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
They need to have a good idea in their mind that that becomes available.
It's a good play
Alexis
anyway,
should have
without
a
the res,
pretty
to be
good
honest.
idea of when her wall is going to be going back down. I love this call coming out for Liquid. You got to make this entry count. Find an equalizer, huge utility
But
from
a lot of the
Shopify.
time, like if you think of where the body's gonna land as well, it's really nice. Oh, dude. Actually stuck it as well.
3v2.
Very nice spray transfer as well. Yeah, if you think about I maybe need the I maybe need the minimap to show you,
A little
but
bit of that magic themselves now.
And they're creating their own magic, right? I mean, Sarah, she was so committed to this flood, just going all in for that Omen ultimate as well. Things looked dicey, but it's her squad showing up. Mel just pawing into the ping perfectly through that market.
yeah, because if you think about
The utility
the
once
walls
again for
here,
the defenders.
normally
That's a
you're going to be
beautiful thing.
dying like
Yeah, that little slow
roughly around one of these two areas, so
Jelly, making it that
it's
little
not
bit
many
more
angles, and
manageable
like only kind of one
bite size.
angle that you have to
They've read the
protect
top
if you are
right
going to
this time,
insta-res.
Noya, are you ready? You've got more than one. It's
You
not
can
just
commit
Issa,
pretty
you've
heavy
got
on the
the
wall.
squad of Liquid coming your way.
Oh.
Big Tim found and Issa.
And then you got
Money
two to
and
protect you
checkmate
anyway.
Daiki. Oh,
Very nice,
well
dude. They're going
done.
super aggro on this.
Shopify with
They're
a
everywhere.
gear switch here, shifting up.
Noya is getting so much over towards A.
Zera and Georgina having to pump the brakes a little, try and rework the map.
And Liquid right now, they're talking to each other about the fact that 3 rounds in a row now, Chamber has been able to get away with murder towards this A. No trades in sight. And at least this time, you can see the adjustment coming out for Issa, the wall towards that mid. She's down right now, so she's not going to be able to proc it up, but I do like the change. Dodo Nut. Oh, she just barely caught a glimpse.
Yeah, that was like a pixel just crossing towards that smoke. Reinforcing the wall, stun. Gonna push Sarah away, but she has help. And Market doesn't feel comfortable either, even with that smoke, because of Alexis' position. Maybe that nice crossfire made with Mel. It's really hard for Jelly. Trying to toy with the audio cues, but again, the numbers just so good. And Mel's composure locked in. Donut on the spray. Maybe a little too much. Okay, but no,
Oh.
whoa! What are we doing?
Very nice.
Calm it
I will say
down,
one thing that I've been
calm it
enjoying
down.
as well, in comparison to
we
last
learned this
time
lesson.
Shopify actually played this.
You can't give chance
This
to
trying to
Liquid.
set the chamber up more
4
aggro
rounds
A,
more,
whereas
they had
like
the last map.
Noya was kind
And
of
they still
doing
got
her
one
own
to
thing
play
over
for
towards
here.
A.
Don't think it is secure
But
yet.
Actually getting
Cannot get
like a
cannot
little bit
afford
more
it.
support Yuto in terms of fade Yuto.
Again, Noya is just unstoppable right now with that operator. I mean, Liquid, they got to be talking to each other about it. They've got to bring Bizarra's utility over to try to handle and slow things down. But as soon as I say that,
Double up.
SRG staying dynamic, and now Noya's going for a mid pick.
Noya looking to try and get involved, this time looking towards tiles.
Guess there's a backup
See if
gun
they
over
try and
here.
Scale that side. No one did, but it's a double stack over towards A as well. Keeping good space on this. They force that out drone early again. Do they try and do it through that one way? Yes. Mel, gonna have to back away.
Sarah feels good. She's got the Fade ultimate in her back pocket. An early sees, but wants to make sure nobody from Liquid can follow that Al drone.
Yeah, they've denied that approach, right? That feels like door shut.
Yeah, but it's still
Where else
vision
do we
blocked.
go?
They don't know
Double
that they're
operator
fully.
out. Didn't even see it with Dodo Nut. We're seeing it there.
blocked
Look at
it.
it. That angle locked down the rest of the map. But what
It's a great shot.
from Jelly. A gift from the gods to create a chance. Top mid open.
It's a sick one pass on fake right now.
It's
It's a sick one pass on fake, but then the actual call is to go head over towards B
These are the
site.
conundrums Shopify has to work out. Liquid have a chance
So,
to paint
I
this
think the original
board
call would have
however
worked
they feel.
really well.
Paranoia comes in, catches, good. Nice stall. Slow down Dodo Nut.
This
finally
one,
rattles
I'm
off
not
the
so
shot.
sure. The Sage is so late over
Now
towards
they
B
do.
main.
Alexis
Got to
controls
wall over the
space
wall.
as well.
There goes
As Liquid
Rez.
being herded here.
And
Oh, she doesn't
Issa's
have
gonna
res. I thought she had
regroup with
res.
the rest of her squad.
30 seconds
Liquid, plenty of time to re-wrap back towards A. And
Yeah,
they
I
definitely
think
have a
maybe
gap, and
overcooked it,
you
to
can
be
see
honest.
That's exactly where they want to go. Right now, Sarah, she can't do anything, but at least for Shopify, they'll be A-okay
The original
with this.
plan
They've
would
got
work so
every
well.
tool
It's
they
still a
need
super
to make
winnable
this
round,
retake
but
work.
And I like they're leaving Issa here, right? You've got to take a risk on something
Problem
like
is they
this.
have no
She's been
real
getting
map
just a
control
little
to
bit
feel
out of
comfy
sync with the
using
others.
a
Keep that space,
server
keep
ult.
some security, buy some time. And more she is
Go
nothing, the
5 to
more they
5
can
with the
feel
prime.
confident
Thank
there
you
is
so
a
much for the
fight
9
coming
months,
in.
dude. I appreciate
Position
that.
for
Thank
it.
you so much.
Prepare for it. But Sarah's ult is a problem, as is Dodo Nuts. Away we go. That will catch
Yeah,
minimum
and
2.
these.
Oh, they're still
Ooh,
there.
I was gonna say these
Shoulder in
ults
the
combo
corner.
really well.
Great trades. Zara digging deeper, gets taken down. But it's down to Issa, who has been monumental.
Big smoke on the spike
on
here.
the other side. Alexis and Mel, the classic duo. The two who've played together so long. But how can you checkmate that? Util in. They go for the fight. Issa backs away. 8 bullets. Can't do it. Time
No
will be
time,
on
right?
their side. Shopify
Oh, no, yeah, loads of
get
time.
to keep their lead.
That was a
Going
nice
into
call
the
to just
second
both
half,
run at her.
this has been a damn close affair.
So many diffuses this half have
It's a
come
pretty
down
good
to
half.
the wire, and you love to see that aggression coming out from Alexis. Shopify needed her to step up, and she absolutely did.
This is what it comes down to. This is what it's about. 8-4. Don't write Liquid out. They've come back from bigger odds.
Last player standing.
Let's go, guys. Woo, you guys got mommy 8.
What side is better? I mean, it depends on the comp, right? They got a pretty defense-sided comp though, so they could struggle a little bit if they don't win pistol. Yeah. Dude, you can't blame Andy for that. Andy's not here for that. Do I like the Shopify comp? Yeah, I don't mind it. I think. I mean, I don't mind. I much prefer the way they played here with it. Like when I think Chamber plays over towards B, I think it's useless. But Chamber over towards A makes a lot of sense. It just struggles a little bit on attack, but I think you have to do the same thing that you do on defense, where you just put a bit more util to set the chamber up over towards A. I like watching chamber. As long as there's good thought process behind a chamber, I like it. Like if a chamber has good setup, it's an insane agent. If it doesn't have good setup, it looks really average.
At the top of the board as well. Big damage, big upswing, tick in the box. But it wasn't a singular effort, it was everyone finding their form when needed. On the other side, Biazera, nasty with it. Issa kept up toe-to-toe. We're dealing with Noya on that chamber. Again, though, don't write him out. It was 9-3 on the
It's
half
the Naboo
in
chamber.
bind.
I mean, we had two great chambers, to be honest.
Definitely not impossible. Definitely not impossible, especially considering how Shopify looked so shaky the last time they swapped over to this attack side. We're looking at Noya to be able to work the map and gain control towards this A main. It has to be either Noya or it has to be Alexis. One of these Sentinels need to be able to control this extremity.
Yeah, that's the two I was talking about. Baking nailed it.
Out there, but yes, you are
Armor
spot
4
on.
bullets.
Let's see if this comes into effect.
On
8
Sheriff.
to 4. This pistol means a lot, right? This does mean a great deal.
It really does, and this wall
4-3
coming out
every
from
single
Issa
map.
is definitely
1-1
a newer
pistols.
wall. I don't think Shopify are going to be as used to it. Generally, you are used to seeing that cutting off this entire mid line. You can see Alexis doesn't want to mess with it just in case there's any sort of aggression.
And
Sit
so the
back
chamber
and
up over
holding
to
the fort.
once.
Noya's entire job and focus in this mid is going to be to
Ooh.
try to draw out some
It's
utility.
pretty cool.
Potentially even knife away at this wall and break it.
Yeah, I love that little ready spot, but actually Shopify seem like they kind of know that chance now is there, that someone could be on that ticket booth up by 10s.
Yeah, they're just going to leave Noya here, and she's got that
He
get
did
out of
so
jail
far
free
away
card,
that
so
you
I
might
wouldn't
not
be
consider
surprised
it.
if she starts making some noise, letting them know
Also
that
gonna break
she's
2
in the
bits of
area,
this
but
wall.
She's just waiting for an opening pick. Almost gets it on Jelly as
God.
well.
Yeah, Jelly's got to be careful. That was a really wide jump spot there. That could have been a problem. Not the case. And the 3 players from Shopify continue their pathing towards A. Jelly waiting. Noya looking to catch the cross, but the drop of the wall's a problem. Yeah, she takes the evacuation card, gets out of there.
Alexis is
Goes
being
back
so
for more.
patient towards mid though, regrouping with Noya, and they're ready for this punish.
It plays in Sarah, who's over towards Tiles.
Dude.
They can't be safe from them all.
Do they consider that
A
one extra?
mid-crunch, heaven sent.
They know about the 1
And
extra and
that
didn't
is
get
a
anything
gift
for it.
that you don't often get.
You certainly don't. The
30
push
seconds
pull
left.
coming out for Shopify
Might be the first
here was
map with,
fantastic, and now Noya low
Yeah,
HP,
it's gonna be
but
the first map where it's
utility
double pistol.
coming out for Sarah is just perfect.
What does Daiki do? Tries to do what she can. Not enough to
Okay,
be
double
done.
pistol.
Sarah's positioning through Tiles could
It's,
not have been
5-3
better
altogether.
timed. That re-clear with Alexis and Noya at the bottom middle. I like that Liquid tried to get proactive, but man, that just felt like such a fortunate piece of timing.
The timing was everything indeed. I like the plan from Shopify as
I'm
well.
gonna watch
Both
Love
teams
DRX
coming
now.
out
I'm
with
done
their
after this
eyes
one.
dotted and their
I,
T's crossed, but Alexis,
heard
she
that
was
the
so
Lev's doing
damn
pretty good,
patient
though.
outside B. It
Maybe I
seems
need
like
to watch some of their
Shopify,
stuff.
that's going to be the name of their game right now. Not allowing Liquid to re-aggress. They were always going to be ready for it that round. I want to see if that's how they approach this low buy.
Neon? Yeah.
Noya's going to try to linger around in B.
I saw the stance.
And this is how they started their defense as well.
Against
Noya
good teams
towards
as
B
well.
and the attack side, Noya towards B.
Simple stuff. They don't need to rush this one. You want to try and find out where this team is, if they've gone for a stack. Look, this Shopify on occasion have done weird contact plays up against a very light buy, and I hated it. This time, I don't think you can even consider taking that chance. So, got the contact on the Prowler. There was a little bit of a bite to that. So, already you can see the reaction coming out from Jellies to sit a bit deeper. But again, Noya going to show on the other side. Spots out, I think, Issa. Not going to get much more yet. But Noya, on a fact-finding mission, she can take a couple more steps. Have a little bit of a further look. Again, not the end of the world if she goes down here. Does only have the ghost, so she's the one who can go on these exploration missions.
Just slowly dissecting. I love how aware Noya is being. Not
It's good
all
info though.
good.
The
She
rest
goes
can
1 for 1 and
speed
gets
up
an
here.
ult orb for Shopify. That's exactly what they want to hear. Speed things up. Jelly, I like
Oh.
this timing.
Oh, it's just gorgeous
That's a gun.
from Jelly to find that timing. Catching Mel just on the pull out of util. Now there's a problem. Shopify down to 3. Yeah, they got the big guns left, but that's still worrying. Jelly commanding a lot of attention, but Donut bails him out. How's she gone 2 from that? And now Daiki,
It
for all that
ended up
chance,
working
it feels
incredible,
like it's
to
been
be
just
honest.
Brought to 0.
2 got to the off angle.
Just with the
Before the
ghost in her
smoke went
hand.
down,
I
then
mean,
the big
Jelly was
distraction.
so close to throwing that stun out. Things could have been so different in this round. I wonder what stopped Jelly from go ahead and just ripping off that utility. That timing would have been just beautiful with her teammates coming through on short A. But Shopify barely crossing the line here on this low buy.
Oh, and that was the work coming out from Donut just to get them back. Because I thought they were there at the right time. There's a chance to get a nice pinch with Jelly. Didn't quite get it. 10-4 now, and I told you the odds. So not right out Liquid, but it's getting towards the very end of things now. 10 is a lot to fight against. They have the buy. No ults to bank on here, though.
Noya, $4,000 in her pocket. Trying to be Warren Buffett. Gets taken out. Bizarro with the freebie. And that's a lot of damage on Issa, but this Molly going down and that Q orb up. Shopify are not going to be able to find an equalizer.
No, and they've lost
It
control
becomes
of the rest of the
damage.
map. That's a scary factor too, right? We can see it. Georgina's already taken this walk. But they've got to check everything like someone's there. This is tough. So if they can re-clear, it opens up a big amount of the map here. The cross is being watched by Jelly though. And just crouched under. Really nice awareness from Alexis, but they aren't aware of this.
Oh.
Nah,
Oh
What?
my.
Mel,
Dude, she's
you're
actually
smart.
super on top
it's
of
a
it.
shame you couldn't quite get across the line there. Now it's Alexis with the spike. It's still Sarah on the other side, waiting on toward that B side of things. Now drone going to connect. So Alexis will be noted, but it has disrupted a little bit of the stack. Not too much, no big worries yet. Sarah trying to play in. Denied initially, and caught. Great work from Daiki. Was a bit worried she didn't quite consider that someone had stepped
Nah,
up.
the
Nope,
slow
she's
owned
good
it.
on that.
It just spread to her
Still
feet,
alive.
so the peak wasn't good.
She's got to be a bit careful just because she has no shield at this point. You'd like to keep her standing, keep those rifles in hand. For Alexis, do some damage if you can. 2 away from her ults, that'd be lovely to have on.
And this Sage utility is just such a nuisance from both sides. The defenders,
10
both
seconds
Daiki and
left.
Alexis, finding so much value. Alexis would like to get away with any sort of kill, maybe a spike going down, but Team Liquid, they are playing this round to perfection.
Yeah, they
4
played that
members staying alive.
Why Sage
take
on this
these
map and no
guns into the
Vita?
next, building
I mean,
up that
Sage has just
economy, building
proven.
up that
Sage has a
bank.
very high win rate
For
on this map.
Shopify,
It's kind of proven.
it all started with
Vito
Noya,
as well,
right?
I
In this
guess,
beginning
until you
portion
see
of the
teams
map, she
kind of
definitely
do it,
tried to get
it's
away with murder.
not what you would lean
We're
on
really
to.
starting to see the power of
It's probably a
Viper
good
and the
map for
power
Vito,
of
though.
Sage together with their stopping power.
Trip
that
aggro would
play.
be probably pretty good.
Shopify and
on
Rebellion
attack.
aren't able to force this trade or get
Probably
that
hold A
opening
pretty
hit
well.
cleanly in their favor. They're always going to get stalled out.
That's what I want to see actually happen at this point. Push to their limits.
You'd still push them off
Can
the
they
line,
find
though.
quick problem-solving answers. Shopify don't even realize they have the
Look
keys
at
to the
this play.
castle. Look at this mid-walk. Mel, you are on a chopping board.
Oh,
Yeah, tagged up. She's gonna be
Yeah,
calling
got
in
info on
cavalry,
2
asking
though.
for help here. Disconnected from the others.
Got
Do they
info on
continue
3 now
forward or
with
do
this
they turn
line.
and fight? At this point, a bit disconnected. This is now getting tricky. Noya comes back around because the spike's over on this side, actually. This could be an issue. They gotta fight for this.
yeah, Dodo Nuts wondering what the heck should I do? Should I go help my team get the spike or should I go forward? She decides to go forward and that's a huge
Does Vito
punish
have
for
a bad
Sarah.
map?
Yeah, and this is just to make sure the
Yeah, I
sights
mean,
are
yeah,
made
in
up. It
theory,
is go,
like,
go, go,
Lotus
the
and
signal.
Haven
Get
should be
on
pretty
site,
bad
get the farm
because
down. Liquid trying to get a little
majority of the time on that map you need
tricky
double
themselves, trying
info.
to be a
Maybe
little bit
Haven more
slippery
than
to win
Lotus.
down. Jelly in the right place, got here early, played in a little by the contact.
But in
towards
theory,
top
it's
side
good on
spot.
Lotus.
Perfect.
Sorry, in theory, it's good on Haven. It's
Joe,
just the fact that
is
you
the
don't have
damage
double
that
info.
She can do. And Alexis feeling the crunch from the other side. They're now being surrounded. This
See,
feels
the
hard
other,
to
the rest of
handle.
the comp has to make
Quick
sense.
adjustment. They know that the pressure's coming in through CT. Mel, too many targets. Can't get away in time. Slowed down.
Definitely
taps the
seeing a
spike.
couple of
They
rounds
have
where
to
like the
react to
Finn
that. They
Omen
have to
smoke
decide if it's real.
is
Now they
not
go.
securing as
Issa
many rounds as it
constricting
used
the
to.
map. Team Liquid
The great Sage
taking
slow on this
matters
again.
into their own hands. It's 6. We are back
Force him
in
down to Nico,
business.
right? This
And
could
we
get
talked about
could
the
get close.
Sage utility coming up so clutch. Daiki, I don't think she even got a single kill, but just
Lotus, yeah,
providing
Lotus, you
all the
can take
cover
Robo-
her team
Robo every
needs
time.
to get that half down.
That's true.
And things were so hectic this
You can just
round.
fight
Lauren.
A-main all the time.
back and forth going around.
more
and
Haven for the
A-main, people
info.
were flanking. The spike was down. I mean, Dodo
Big
Nut,
maps
she
as well,
didn't know
Breeze.
whether to go forward or backwards for about 20 seconds.
What else is there?
So
Icebox.
Liquid completely taking advantage of just wreaking chaos, and that all started with 5 people pushing into mid.
Yeah, doing that when you're sat on 5 to 10 in what could be your closeout map in a grand final. That takes guts. And it works for them. It works very well. That puts Shopify on notice. You're not going to have your way of things. No matter the scoreline, we are still in this. Big contact here towards Georgina. Gonna get checked on, comes out swinging, does well. Donut set up.
Oh.
Alexis on the follow-up. Maybe they ain't done just yet.
Pushes
Jelly
forwards.
now called upon. 82 HP and stunned up. There's a problem. There's a res coming out. Man, they're putting everything to this.
Jelly, I can't believe she's still alive. Just barely
No
seeing
way.
an elbow. Smoke goes down, gives her a little bit of cover. And right now, Issa hot on the flank. Jelly trying to buy some time.
Yeah, this is sketchy though. Jelly gonna try and keep them at least pinned towards the site, but it feels individual. Now trying to get back together. Noya takes a glance.
Timing's
takes a body,
outrageous
drops
on
a
that.
body, drops a second.
So
Yeah, what do
many
you
guns
do
to
now?
pick up
Daiki
here as
has
well.
to
Excuse
dig
me.
deep. It ain't happening. We missed it. I
Excuse
promised it was
me.
good though. The MasterCard thrifty. Bloody hell, that was wild.
After Team Liquid finally stabilized, finally starting to look like they're gonna make that comeback happen in this second half, and it's just Shopify responding with that straightforward hit. Mel, you gotta love it. The captain setting up her duelist for a freebie, and that ride or die certainly pays off for the side of Shopify.
Dude, what was
I
it?
thought things were gonna
Bucky,
get dicey, especially when Noya got
Bucky,
taken out,
Stinger,
holding that flank. Issa doing so well
Sheriff into that.
to make something happen on this round, but Shopify,
You watch
they are
Lev
being
DRX? Nah,
decisive
we'll
right
raid
now.
someone that is watching it maybe.
And this would be the map that they'd lose on, right? If they just took their foot off the pedal. They would be kicking themselves. But Liquid, that last timeout coming in now. Time to talk, time to give it whatever you can. You have a map to play with, but do you want to go to Split? But the famous knowing that Split is the be-all and all roads lead to Split, and it's always a banger. Shout out to you. I paid a lot for that sign. I paid a lot for that. That's my day rate gone. Appreciate you. But still, in my mind, I want to see Split. I don't care who wins. I want to see it. Push it to the damn limit between these guys.
Jerry, and
Because
thank you
again,
so much
fact
for the
that Shopify
13 months.
picked
Appreciate
themselves
the
up
prime.
from
Thank you
almost
for that.
an
Thank you so much.
awful second half on Bind to come out like this on Sunset. The fact that Liquid are able to pick themselves up on Bind like that after a 9-3. Take us the distance, 11-6. Liquid, do you have anything to say? Is there anything left in the tank? We have a bite.
Dude, look at the
We have
money.
Operator.
What a
Show me what
nightmare.
you can do with a jelly.
Oh, too many big misses on this.
Just the smallest of margins. Noya landing that one and is able to walk away now. Just gonna completely open the round up. We were talking about the power of this Viper, but just solo on this B site. She's gotta do a lot. She's got the molly and the gas though, but none of her teammates are nearby. Bizarre at least has the Hunter's Fury.
Issa has been so good, but this is so much to handle. Diving face first into it. Biazera gonna get
Gotta
one
get
on the
out
way
of
out, but
there.
Mel
Oh, dude,
is on her
Sova
heels.
ult's
Decides to temper
stuck.
her aggression. Slow it down, play off the util. There was someone on the way. Daiki was coming over as well. So the right call. Mel's got to be careful. Oh, what a banging swing from
Yeah,
Mel.
too easy for
I
him.
said tempered the aggression, but only for a moment. Comes out swinging, smile on the face.
Oh, bangers
She
in on
knows
Split,
they are
yeah.
this close to Split. They know it's one more round.
That 3-2-1 pick, this opening operator from Noya. I gotta say, there was definitely a world I thought
Nice
Issa
shots.
might drop that Viper Molly, set up for a Hunter's Fury type of combo.
Six
That
goes at it.
heroic definitely did not come through.
Should
at
get a
least
little
for the
closer
side
just
of
because of the
Liquid.
ults, but
In what
they're
might
kind of
be
playing a
one of
little
the
aggro
last
from.
rounds of the second half, they got 4 big power ultimates online.
And I love this though. Jelly, decide if you're gonna die, die standing. Don't die on your knees. They go forward. They take the fight. They fall so far.
No way.
What
Ulted
a
behind the
absolute
Sova ult.
play. All right, they just got blow
Yeah,
for blow.
we're showing
Both
off at this
teams
point.
Just gonna pick
It's
up
outrageous.
the tempo. Georgina waiting, spots one, slides in, nice damage. Couldn't quite do more though. And it comes down to just Issa. A 1v4, and Noya sends her
Very, very
away.
convincing
We're
on this one.
going the distance.
It was a double pistol though, so
All roads lead
All right.
to Split. The fifth and final
it is a
map
banger though.
between
Fifth
these
map
two
Split.
giants.
It's
We
been so
deserve
good this event. They've both
They
got great
deserve
splits.
this. Don't go anywhere.